Little by little. You want to win? Put Chris Bailey in.
Yeah, high five. I'm Chris Bailey with BailyHyperformance, and this is going to be our very first Drag Racing 101. Everybody here has asked me to put together this class to kind of show everyone the ropes of their car, what it is, what it's capable of, as well as kind of like how the track works, functionality of everything, and whatnot. So first is going to be one, who am I? My history with the track. The primary goals of what we're going to learn is going to be the pieces of the track, rules, and etiquette. The big main thing that we all want to do is be able to grow the heavyweights or grow the drag racing classes that you guys want to go in, and then hand this down to generations. My family's been racing at this motorplex for a long time, so it's generations that we've been doing it. My very first pass was in a super gas car. When I was 7 years old, I hid underneath a race jacket from my uncle. I had an arm tied in the door bar and an arm wrapped around the nitrous bottle and hid underneath a jacket. And that was my first pass and my first venture into manhood, I think. So as you pass the lines, you'll have first turnout, second turnout, and then the third turnout. This is a sand pit. It is not a place to have a picnic. It is not a place for you to hang out down there. That is, oh shit, I lost brakes. There's nothing else I can do. Hang on. So the sand pit is where everybody goes if they've seriously lost all stopping power. The sand pit catches a car. It is a huge fiasco to get a car out of there. Like, we gotta call tractors, everything. So if you miss this, the last turnout is on your left. Don't keep going into the sand. Cool? The other part that happens a lot is people have literally stopped on the track, made a U-turn, and come straight up. It's happened. So don't do that. Use your turnouts on the left-hand side because there's probably cars lined up ready to go. Most of us will compete in a class called heavyweights, and that class will require you to scale or weigh the car. I will have the weigh station turned on today, so if you guys are just curious how fat your cars are, you are more than welcome to roll across the scales to see how much that car weighs with you in it. Tech cards basically sign the release of you as a driver and the track. So you can't hold them accountable for breaking your car, and then they're not reliable or accountable if you get hurt. So the tree is scary for some people for some reason. It's just a bunch of light bulbs. Don't be scared of it. The tree will have several things. There's usually a box that's up here. It's not in the picture. The tree has a laser beam that kind of runs around here, and you basically have two beams. Okay, and we're going to walk through this at the tree when we're up there for a lot of these new guys while some of the cars are getting teched in. The first set of beams is going to set the first set of lights. Okay, the first set of lights is called your pre-stage. The second set of lights is going to be when you're inching forward. You're going to set the stage lights, which is going to basically tell the timing system you're A-OK, ready to go. No AC on the car whatsoever. It's going to be grotesquely hot today, but you don't want the AC on the car. It's going to drip water and then condensation, and when you get on the track, it's going to still continue to drip water and put water on the track. Water and tires don't mix. All of our cars set up in that track mode. We've got everything ready to go. We can now do our burnout. You want to fully depress the brake, hit the throttle all the way down, and then let off the brake, and it'll start doing its burnout. So fully depress the brake, hit the gas, you'll feel the tires break loose, and you can start modulating the gas and let off the brake, and then slow the car down, because you don't want to do your burnout past the tree, right? It's a good rule of thumb. You'll see me and like Herman and a few other guys, Bo, they may do a burnout that goes past the tree. The intention for that is in competition, we're slowly going through, but we're trying to pick up that that extra little juice that's on the track, that's just a little bit past the tree. So we're trying to pick some of that on the tires up and then roll back into it so we can have some more traction. What I want to explain to this, you can see the brake lights. The car gets real squirrely, even in this situation, as aggressive as this is. You don't want to touch the brake at all. No brakes. Okay? I let off the throttle to set the car back down, and I get back in it so it'll power back in and kind of set the car down. Some of you guys won't have the big wheelies yet. Some of you eventually will. But the same rule of the tire braking loose doing this number, like it can go as crazy as this, as what you'll see after the car settles down. And then once you get into that, off, let it catch up, back on it. Like it will be okay, the car will catch up. But if I was to slam on the brakes right when that car started going this way, it would have been a bad time, okay? So it's gonna be a learned experience with you guys to not use the brake as a safety.
If you regularly check your catch can, you'll see like a pattern that you learn that, okay, yeah, it only has a little bit each time I check it. Well, God forbid, after one pass, you check it and say, oh, there's a ton of stuff in there. That's not normal.
All right, we're gonna head on up over to the starting line. Looks like a lot of these guys are ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna start sending some cars on down the track. See how they go. See if they learned anything. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like me.
That was the first time he ever made a pass. It'd be Chad Swain, Mike Nowak. He'll need ice and all that stuff. Beto would probably need some stuff. But check all of our customers, make sure that they're good and that they have ice in their cars, turn everything off, ice them down, all that stuff. Okay. You know how it goes. Yep. Yeah. TJ, can you help me push this back? Yeah. The first time you just took off before the light could turn green.
The first time, the second one.
The second one was good. Yeah. You just got to learn where the beams are to where your foot is. Come on. See the first beam? See the second hole? Yeah. The second beam? Okay. So when you set the tire, there's the first one. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you're going to inch forward. You're going to inch forward. Set the second. Go. Not bad. His first ever pass down the track, ever. Wow, what a way to celebrate. Tom's very first. He needs to frame it. Number 69.
What do you get in the 60?
62.5, not bad. Yeah. First time.
Yeah, right.
First time ever.
I think we were fighting multiple issues. So this laptop, once you open the tune, the right option is not available.
So there's an issue with my computer too.
It could be the software, HP tuners, your computer, and or the device. But
I
we
just
would,
need to bring it all to you.
and the car. Send 2 is good enough. Is that a 10-second Durango? What do you do? 10-2? 10-9? 10-9? Everything's perfect. What we're gonna do is, the tune-wise, it's good. We're gonna work on some driving, and I think from what it looked like was traction control was still on. Was it fighting you doing a burnout?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna change that. Okay. So whenever you're ready, I'll meet you up there and we'll get going. There you go. All right. That was good, man. Getting it. Get a little more practice on that burnout. It'll get better. Yeah. That was a lot of fun, huh? Yeah. That was a good pass, man. We'll do some more. We'll work some more on the burnout. So you'll hold the brake a little bit tighter and then smash it all the way down. If you're in the 5,000, 6,000, 4,500 to 6,000 RPM mark in your RPM for the burnout, that's okay. It needs that momentum. Okay? But other than that, I mean, it was good. Ever? That's his 3rd time ever. Ever.
If he could bring it up a little here,
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen out there.
Yeah.
He'd be up on the tire.
Yeah.
He'd make it nice. I bet he'd run mid-10s.
It's when that thing comes up on boost, and it's so lazy.
Oh, yeah.
2-1. But I think that's the fastest he's ever been.
Nice.
Yeah, that's his other pass was 11s, but I don't think it was.
He went in 11.8 on
It
his
was
other
almost
pass.
12. Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Good. I know it was faster than the last one.
Oh no! You did 11.5.
Oh, I'm looking on that side. I'm like,
You
all
did
right.
11.5.
I looked here, zeros.
11.5
Nice.
at 128. You're getting there, man.
Getting there.
You're getting there.
Little by little. So how was the launch? Better?
Better. You'll need to stand on the brake a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Stand on the brake harder, firmer, and then come up on the brake.
Yep.
We'll see what we can do.
Still a 2.2 second 0 to 60, but it was faster than the last one.
Yeah.
Chris, when you emailed me, or when you messaged me the other day saying how happy you were the way this car turned out, that means a lot.
Yeah.
It really does.
No, it's ripping
Because,
and running.
yeah, I mean, you guys have builds that are much bigger than this,
Yeah.
and to know that it's still,
Oh man, this thing's a blast.
Yeah.
You could really like go all race with this, and we can get crazy with that. You know, for what you're doing, the world that you want to do race
Right.
and this,
Yeah.
dude, nobody can touch you.
There are those that say they can, and there are those that do. I've been with those that say they can, and I had to go to those that do. So,
Yeah. Here we are.
nothing else to say.
We're making progress, man.
We are. And
Making
I will say
progress.
this, it's the fastest my car still ran, so,
Really?
hey.
In
what
the
can I
heat?
say? In the heat.
Out there in the heat, they had a canopy. I'm sitting under the canopy. Here he comes with his car. He done took all the passenger seat, the back seat. He done took all the seats out. I said, God damn.
Chris, guess what? And I still won.
No, I wasn't that.
Who?
Uh-oh.
Who?
That was at the Motorplex.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That was the day when I ran Arthur. That was the day I ran Arthur, and then I ran you. And you want to see the video?
No. So,
You want to see?
what? Okay, so if that's the case, then I'll do you one better. Fully interiored. The last race your car lost was to who? Right here.
That was
Fully interior. So forget it. You know, what does that tell you? And the car you currently have.
that was driver error on my part.
Okay.
That was driver
hey,
error on my part.
Hey, whether you win or lose by an inch or a mile is what I heard in a movie.
Yeah,
And you know, so
That's it.
and the current car he has, the last L it got, right here.
Ran it with
And
no-
there's many more of those to come.
I appreciate you, Chris.
Many more L's
Appreciate you, Chris.
for this guy right here.
Appreciate you, Chris.
It's okay, Ken. It's okay, Ken. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
I still love you. I got a lot of love for you.
It's all right.
Your wife, even your little kids running around. I got love for them.
Hey, there used to be a movie called Friday Night Lights, and there was a famous running back that everybody knew called Booby Miles. If you want to win, put Chris Bailey in.
High five.
That's the record right there.
954. That's as fast as you've been?
Oh yeah, it was 966 before, and that was on the
You just went 954 and 3,000 DA.
Yeah, you said it was 38 minutes.
Yeah, 38. It's terrible.
Right?
Better. That takeoff scares you a little, huh?
Not used to it.
Yeah, you kind of pedaled it a little.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay.
But I'm good.
Practice. You'll get there, man. That's a 10.6.
10.6?
6,000 pounds, full interior.
That was 10.6?
Yeah. You'll get there. It'll get faster and faster the more comfortable you get with it. All right, everyone, that's a wrap. The June 11th private rental classroom test session, everything for our clients. That's it. We're done. It was hot. I think everybody got personal bests and personal suntans because today was a hot one. We were excited. Everybody had fun. I do want to know if all of you guys did have fun out here. Will you go down, like, comment, and if you want to attend one of these events, make sure you comment on the bottom of this. Give me your feedback. Let me know if you want to make one of these and if we should host another one. So if you want to get on one, let us know. We'll talk to you guys later. And again, thank you everyone for coming out to the track. It's been fun.